Welcome back to the AI Cafe Conversations, where we explore the rich blend of technology and daily life, all while enjoying a cup of our favorite brew. I am Sahar, your AI whisperer, your guide through the intricate world of AI. Today, we're steering a slightly different path. We are diving into the ethical dimensions of artificial intelligence. And I touched on that in the last episode, but I want to go into details because it's a subject that we really need to pay attention to. How does AI affect our moral compass? Are we ready to tackle the tough questions AI poses to society? But before going through that, as usual, I'm going to share with you the new news for this week that we have been going through with AI in general. Nvidia is actually the value of Nvidia passed Apple, and it's number one valued company in the world now, and it kind of dislodged Apple from that place. Speaking of Apple, ChatGPT is gonna improve Siri. Actually, Apple is having a conference today, and they are discussing the new tools, the new update that is gonna have automatic emails and more emojis, and debug some bugs on the iPhones. But it also gonna announce its partnership with ChatGPT to use it as their AI tool. The funny thing that I read this week is that somehow AI got involved in Miss AI, that is a beauty pageant among AI models. If you want to know anything more, go and check on NPR. They have this news. The other things about AI, they think that AI, basically research and learning, exhausted all the data. They have been seeing everything. So it's not about just throwing more Wikipedia pages or some more data, but they are running out of space. But that doesn't mean that there is nothing else to feed it. There are things like Reddit, which now we know Reddit is getting involved into the education of artificial intelligence. There is also the video contents that they're going to use. There is a lot of things that they still can go through, and that's why the more you get online, especially now, the more you increase your ability to be discovered online for the future, because SEO, search engine optimization, is actually going to be replaced by what I call AEO, or um, optimization, artificial AIO, sorry, artificial intelligence optimization. So it's about you being found online. So get online for your branding and marketing right now and put as much content as possible. The other thing, having a lot of data doesn't make it more intelligent. And we saw that in Meta. They entered probably I don't know, twice the words of GPT-4 in there, but it's not really better than ChatGPT. It's actually worse. So these are all things that are going on this week. The other things that I want to let you know that Sora, that is the video part of artificial intelligence now, and it's still in development. Only the red teams have it. Actually, have a competition out of China called Kling. Not a lot of information are out yet, but I just wanted to share it with you. Some of the tools that I want to leave you with today is remember Suits, the series that was on USA and is coming back, where their star was Harvey. Guess what? There is actually an AI tool called Harvey. Harvey is an AI platform for lawyers that they prefer it on Chat GPT, and it's about $2 billion valuation. So Harvey, if you are a lawyer or to get wanted to get any legal advice, not that you have to depend on it, just a tool. The other tool that I wanted to share with you is called Brilliant. Brilliant offers bite-sized AI lessons that you can go to and try to learn little bit by little bit what you want on AI, and it has a free trial for 30 days, of course. After that, you have to pay for it. Um, These are a couple of tools that I wanted to share with you today. The other thing is, like I said, Apple is getting ChatGPT now instead of series. So let's go back to our podcast and what we are discussing about the AI and ethics navigating the gray areas. Let's start with a recent headline. A tech company just unveiled an AI system that helps in hiring processes by analyzing video interviews. It sounds helpful. It sounds great, right? Life will be easier. Uh, I'm not sure about that. But here is where it gets tricky. How do we ensure that this AI isn't biased? We all have biases, and remember, we are the one feeding this AI. What if its programming unintentionally favors certain demographic characteristics over others? This is what sometimes worries me in all that stuff. When AI with technology, we get every sip of our coffee comes with a side of insight. Bias in AI, consider that when you're hiring someone, I always say this, in order to have a fair interview, we need to have a diverse panel. Because if we are going to use AI as a hiring tool that will be trained on historical employment data, it might be efficient, but what if this data carries years of unintended bias against certain groups? Suddenly, the AI isn't just a tool, it's actually a gatekeeper, potentially perpetuating old prejudices under the disguise of impartiality. Ah, and that's why I'm not sure about that. To understand this better, let's examine, for example, a case study. Maybe not has to do with employment, but the use in AI in loan approvals. Recent report shows that AI systems designed to assess creditworthiness have sometimes mirrored societal biases. The systems analyze patterns in data, but when that data reflects historical inequalities, the AI's conclusion may do the same. And that's why I'm saying we have to take it with a grain of salt. Everything is still new. That doesn't mean that we don't use AI, but we need to start understanding what we should expect and how we should navigate it the right way to make sure not to do the same mistakes that humans do. So basically, this brings us today to the heart of the matter that we are trying to talk. And it's very important. It's the importance of developing ethical AI. Just like how we choose coffee that is ethically sourced, we need to think about how our AI systems are sourced. In other words, how they are developed, what data they use, and the values they embody. To unpack this, let's consider another example. AI in law enforcement. AI can help predict where crimes may happen or identify suspects faster than ever. Again, but here is the ethical brew. How much surveillance is too much? Where do we draw the line between safety and privacy? Now, ethics isn't just about preventing harm, it's also about ensuring good. Think about AI in healthcare. AI can diagnose diseases from scans, like I said in the last podcast, often catching things human doctors might miss. This capability could save countless lives, but it also raises questions. Who is responsible if an AI makes a mistake? How do we handle consent when AI is involved? For something more global in AI in surveillance, cities around the world are employing AI for public safety, from smart CCTV cameras that can track abnormal activities to algorithms that allocate police resources more effectively. The ethical dilemma, balancing safety with privacy. Again, how do we ensure such systems don't infringe on our rights or target vulnerable populations in a disproportionate manner? All these are questions that we need to start asking now before it's actually too late. And you know, I'm an advocate of AI, but also we cannot turn a blind eye on other stuff. So engaging in these questions isn't just academic, it's crucial for building a world where technology enhances our lives without compromising our values. It's about steering the ship of innovation responsibly, ensuring that as we set into the future, we are not only guided by what AI can do, but also by what it should do. These are all questions, like I said, that we need to start thinking about. It's still early, and we still have control over that. Um, these examples that I shared with you, it brings us to actually a crucial point. Like I said, as technologies become integrals to our societies, we need to establish robust ethical guidelines and governance frameworks is essential. And this includes transparent AI operations, equitable data practices, and accountable AI deployment. As we wind down our session today, think about how the technology you use aligns with your personal ethics. From the smartphones in our pockets to the smart devices in our home, each piece of technology carries with it a story, not just of innovation, but of decisions, making, and values. So, how do we move forward? By engaging in conversations like these, by staying informed, and by demanding transparency and fairness in how AI is developed and used. It's about shaping AI technologies not just for what they can do, but like I said before, like what they should do. So engage with these ideas, discuss them with your communities, and perhaps the next time you interact with AI, you will see it through a more critical lens. It's not about ignoring AI. It's not about being scared of AI. It's not about putting our head in the sand. It's not about any of that. We should learn and educate ourselves more AI so we can mitigate the risks, the dangers, and raise more ethics. Thank you for joining me in this thoughtful exploration of AI Cafe Conversations. Don't forget to subscribe, and I had loved to hear your thoughts on how you view ethics in the realm of AI. Until next time, keep your coffee ethicals and your questions deep. This is Sahar and Radi, your AI whisper. Till we meet next time.
One.